students, today we are going to learn about types of sets. Set. What are set? Set is a collection of well-defined objects. For example, here the set A is given and the element of set A are 2, 4, 6, 8. This is a set of even number where A represents set name. Then we have to put the is equal to sign, and then these even number are the elements or members of the set. These three dot means ellipsis and its meaning is goes on forever or infinite. So these three dots shows infinity or something that moving on forever. Types of sets. Now we are going to discuss different types of sets. Number 1, finite sets. A set which contains a finite or limited number of elements is called a finite set. For example, here we have the set of first 4 English letters A, B, C, D. Here the number of elements are 4, so it is an example of a finite set. Infinite sets. A set which contains infinite, unlimited number of elements is called infinite set. For example, here the set of a natural number is given n is equals to 1, 2, 3, 4 and then 3 dot. These 3 dots are showing that this set goes on forever till infinity. So in this set the elements are infinite, so this set is called infinite set. Empty set, null set or void set. These three names are same. So what are empty set or null set or void set? An empty set contains no elements. Means in empty set we don't have any element. It is denoted by empty curly braces or phi sign. As the number of elements in an empty set is finite, means no element, empty set is a finite set. For example, this is an example of set A, that is an empty set. Similarly, set B also an empty set, and empty set is represented by empty curly braces or the phi sign. Singleton set or unit set. Singleton set or unit set contains only one element. For example, here we have set A and it contains only one element, that is 2. So this set is an example of singleton or unit set. Equal sets. If two sets contain the same elements, they are said to be equal. Means element in both the sets should be same. For example, here we have set A and the elements of set A are 1, 2, 6. And we have set B and the elements of set B are 6, 1 and 2. Here we can see that 1, 2 and 6, all the elements of set A and B are same. That's why we can say set A is equal to set B. They are equal as every element of set A is an element of set B and every element of set B is an element of set A. Equivalent set. If the number of elements of two sets are same, they are called equivalent set. So in equivalent set, the number of elements of two sets should be same. For example, here we have set A and the elements of set A are 1, 2, 6, and element of set B are 16, 17, 22. Although the elements are different but their numbers are same, set A having 3 elements and set B also having 3 elements. So we can say set A is equivalent to set B. This is the symbol of equivalent because their numbers of elements are same. They are equivalent as number of element of set A is equal to the element of set B, that is A is equals to B equals to 3. Subset. If A and B are two sets and every element of set A is also an element of set B, then A is called a subset of B, and we write it as A is a subset of B. For example, here we have set A having 3 elements 2, 4, 6 and set B having 4 elements 6, 4, 8, 2. So sets A element 2, 4, 6 are present in set B 2, 4, 6. So we can say A is a subset of B, or we can write in this way. Since all the elements of sets A are contained in set B is not a subset of A, or we can write it as like this: B is not a subset of A, since all the elements of set B are not contained in set A. Superset. Whenever a set A is a subset of set B, we say the B is a superset of A, and we write it as B is a superset of A. Symbol that is used to denote is a superset of. For example, here we have the set A containing vowels of English alphabet, English letters, and B containing all the English letters. So A is a subset of B. So if A is a subset of B, we can say that B is a superset of A. Proper subset. If A is a subset of B but A is not equal to B, that is, there exists at least one element of B which is not an element of A, then A is also a proper or strict subset of B. This is written as this: A is a proper subset of B. For example, we have set A containing 3 elements 1, 2, 3 and set B having 4 elements 1, 2, 3, 4. Here we can see that A is a subset of B, but the element of set A and B are not equal. So clearly A is not equal to B, and element 4 belongs to set B but it is absent in set A. So we have one element in set B which is not an element of set A. Thus A can be called a proper subset of B, or it can be written as A is a proper subset of B, like this. Universal set. A set which contains all the elements of other given set is called a universal set. The symbol for denoting universal set is this. According to the definition of the universal set, we can say that all the sets are subsets of the universal set. For example, we may define universal set as the set of all animals on earth. In this case, set of all mammals is a subset of universal set. Set of all fishes is a subset of universal set. Set of all insects is a subset of universal set, and so on. Can you identify the types of sets? Here few of the types of sets are given. You have to identify and write their name. Good luck and thank you.